Alright, Shalom. This is Brother Tazabah from the GMS Birmingham camp. I want to start off by giving all glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors of my apostles and the elders at Great Millstone and teaching that rule well. And salutations unto the Akim throughout the four corners that are putting their life on the line week in and week out. I just wanted to come real quick. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Hey, and it's encouraging. But and also, it's a thing of admonishment for us to, hold your ground, man, spiritually. This ain't for us to get out of pocket or get out of our body, so to speak, in the terms of Jay. Nah, man, we got to mortify our members to continue to remember the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not to push our own. Like, all of us, according to our own level of righteousness, yeah, man, we'll get off on these people. But in the same way that you'll get off on these people, the Lord need to take off on you and still off on your ass, man. I know he righteous in doing me that way. So, hey, give way to the Lord. But I just want to entitle this lesson, this is the beginning of the rise of the 2/3, man. And just because you see a nuance coming back into the earth, Jake showing pride and Jake willing to down that. You know what I mean? Like, that don't mean the Lord with them niggas, man. The Lord is with the ones that are calling upon his name. And I'm going to prove that through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But we're in the time, like the movie, Planet of the Apes, the Rise of the Apes. Hey, this is the rise of the apes, man, really. The 2/3 are new creations, new species. They intelligent idiots, man. Intelligent monkeys. And that's exactly what's going on, the rise of the 2/3, man. But don't think it to be such as it's gonna stay carnal. No, they're gonna get molded down too. This is gonna become spiritual. But I just wanted to speak, Lord willing, like in another lesson I expound further upon that statement I just made. But for now, I'm just gonna get the rise of the 2/3. So I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna hit a couple of precepts and I let it be.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, why y'all on bullshit? Go get them, stupid motherfuckers.
See how Jake, the nigga
Come on, get over here, y'all.
The kids all in the way in trouble, but she
I'm Mitch McCoy. I'm the Director of Public Affairs and Information for the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. Here this morning with us is Major Latricia Allen. She is our night chief this week for the city of St. Louis. We have Major Donnell Moore. After 9 p.m., District 6 officers were working in conjunction with ATF special agents, and they were conducting a traffic stop in the area of Riverview and Thekla. Within minutes of that traffic stop, a vehicle approached the area and opened fire on police officers and ATF special agents in an apparent attempted ambush on law enforcement officers. Following the gunfire, officers initiated a pursuit of that suspect vehicle into the 1500 block of cells. That vehicle crashed out. Suspects took off running on foot, and officers attempted to chase those suspects. Those suspects got away. Right after the foot pursuit, additional resources were deployed to the area by the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department and our federal counterparts at the ATF, utilizing every available resource at our disposal to locate these suspects. Despite Metro Air support, canines, and even drones, those suspects were able to escape.
You see, that's why Esau is putting you up under the surveillance city, or whatever he said. Even with the K9s, the drones, and the surveillance, we were still unable to apprehend these individuals. Why? Because that's the spirit. The fact that they got away, hey, that's going to embolden more Jakes. And this happened in St. Louis. And this another spot is a powder keg waiting to pop off, man. That's Memphis, Tennessee, man. And this is all of Mississippi, man. Jake need to get that shit together, go ahead and get with it. Like, them 2/3 need to go ahead and get with it, man. Hey, bring forth the prophecies, man. Somebody gotta, push the prophecies, man. But it's just, this is evident that Esau is used to that, he just like as the time of the Romans and the Greek, he can't deal with guerrilla warfare. That was a guerrilla warfare tactic. You see? The rise of the 2/3. Bitch, I'm gonna get this lick in. If I just hit you on your chin and I give you a micro fracture, bitch, I'm gonna break it next time, but I can't do it in this fight. I'm gonna do it in the next battle. You see? Esau ain't built like that. Now, you can go to the messages of this video, if you decide to, look it up, whatever. But at the end of the day, hey, this is the rise of the 2/3, man. You know? So let me go here. This is Genesis 49:9. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp. The prey, Salakia, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, and an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? Yeah, who gonna piss Jake off well enough that, you know, he's able to build up the courage and the muster to come against this giant on some David versus Goliath. Because really, Esau was Goliath, and David is the so-called black Latino Native American and Seminole Indian man. That's why everybody's emboldened. Either you feel confident because Esau is the bearer of that standard, and when it comes to wickedness, or you cool to do it because the people of the Lord are doing it. So you only justified in your doings if Esau stamp it or if Jake approve it. You see? So it's clear and it's evident, man. But just because these 2/3 and shit gonna get off on Esau, don't mean you go out there and join them, man. Hey, the Lord is still with Esau. The only person that he's with above Esau is who? It's his men. All right? But Esau is riling up Jake. When these women and children start to get mowed down more or whatever, and it's gonna seem like innocent coincidences, hey, Jake gonna feel a certain type of way, man. Brothers coined that years ago, and hey, it might just have to be such. All right, let's go here because Jake ready to get off, man. This is Isaiah 51:20. Thy sons have fainted; they lie at the head of all the streets. And what was this? This was a block. That was on a block, city block, you know, with dope boys, you know, scammers, robbers, whatever. They'll be on the block, man, you know, at the local gas station. We know we in the South, was like Jake gonna post up at the Vic, man. He gonna post up at the White Store. All right. But at the end of the day, why? Because it ain't no jobs, it ain't no other opportunities. You'll find a hood nigga that love white boy music, like emo music. You'll find a hood nigga and he's in the painting. You'll find a hood nigga, he in the surfing. So you can never box an Israelite man in, man. You know? And the fact that Jake don't have these opportunities, these access to access every facet of himself, Jake gravitate to the warrior side, because at the end of the day, this is what it is. Esau got you stuck in the ghettos in the hood, man. Got you through. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in the net. So look at any corner, man. Jake is ferocious. Jake get up off that block when Esau pull up, you know? But you walk past that same block as a black Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian, Jake will press you, straight step on you, man. Then he don't want to do that with Esau. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. Yeah, they full of the curses. They full of the judgment of the Lord. That's why they standing out on the corner. You know? Now they're just part of the prophecies. To a point that, hey, Esau gonna mow them too. Wow, you ain't standing out on the block like we stand out on the block. Hey, when we stand on the corner in the highways and byways, we pushing righteousness. These niggas pushing wickedness and pushing self-furtherance. All right? And this is gold. I'm gonna bring this out real quick because the Lord is riling up that spirit of Jake. It's like he said he's a bull in the net. So Jake pissed off that he got to stand out here and he only got 3 outfits to his name, and he wearing his best one. He got to wear this all week or whatever, and he got to match it with some dirty ass clothes or whatever. So to kind of throw you off to let you know that I wasn't in that yesterday. You see this, but yeah, I mean, you know how Jake be. But at the end of the day, Jake pissed off, man. Then he gotta sell dope to his folks just to be able to feed his family. You doing evil to your people just to feed yourself, man. You feeding off of wickedness. Some Jakes don't want to do that. And it's certain Jakes that came into the faith because they understood the process, but yet they was just stuck in that rut because Esau did it unto him. He's that bull in that net. All right? He's just trying to break free. I'm trying to live freely. You think I'll catch a matador in a net out here in some red clothes in the nature? No, he wouldn't. So this is we're in an unnatural environment. Let's go here. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus because Jake is a brute beast. Remind you, the Lord said as a bull. Let's go here. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And that's Jake, man. Jake hit you with that blick, man. What you say about my mama? Oh, nigga, hey, big bro, hey, go ahead and get the 3-5 up off of me for the dub. And you don't want to fuck with it. All of a sudden, Jake want to put that fire on you. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force, just like a brute beast, just like any of these random animal eggs. Like they eat them like they got flung into the air by that bison. You know, he did his damnedest to get away. Hey, that bison flung his ass like a piece of paper, man, like wet tissue paper, being disregarded. In the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Yeah, because these 2/3, they really only reserve to enact judgment against another Jake, enact judgments against Esau, or to be a living body, quintessential example of what happens when you don't keep the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua according to the Israelite and you eat fire, man. You see? So this 2/3 ass nigga, hey, Suge Knight was meant to what? Come against his own kind, to come against the elect in hope of provoking him to be carnal. And if you allow that carnality to take hold of you, what? You was never of the elect. It just took a Suge Knight ass nigga to bring out that carnality. Nah, man, we ain't built for that. We ain't built to be carnal. We built to be spiritual people, man. All right? I'll finish off. It says, fire, hail, and famine, and death, all these were created for visions. Teeth of wild beasts, and Jake is a wild beast. And what is his teeth? That gun. And scorpions and serpents. Of course, it's talking about the natural beast first, but Jake is also a part of that because why? We're creatures too. We're part of his creation. And the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like in certain cities, like where I'm at now, hey man, Esau gonna mow Jake. Yeah, I remember an elder came through my city. He was like, yeah, Jake gonna get mowed down. But out there where he from, hey, Jake gonna get busy. And they gonna show that resilience of Jake from out where this elder is particularly at, and it's gonna embolden the righteous and a lot of the 2/3 in these small town areas, man, to pop out, to do their thing. The righteous is gonna follow a righteous way, and the wicked is gonna follow a wicked way. But they've been riled up, man. You see? So the revolution will be televised, man. Despite what's been said. I'll finish off here. Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself. So he's speaking to the righteous. Hey, don't you take this, don't you try to go get your lick back, but rather give place unto wrath. So hey, give it to the Lord. Then I tell you that I got you. Then I tell you these things are gonna happen to you. You ain't believe me. So you ain't believe me. Eventually you're gonna try to go get your lick back. You're gonna still off on this dude. But if you believe me, is you know you can step on this dude. It's just like really being around a group of Edomites with the spirit of the Lord is like, if the Lord really wanted to turn this to something, whatever, it's like, it'd be like a grown man fighting a bunch of kindergartners, man. Because Esau is just a kindergartner with a gun, bro. And he got distance, his distance between y'all two. So it ain't just easily run up on you. And mind you, this little kindergartner Edomite with the gun, he been taught to distrust every black face, man. You know what I mean? So ain't no pulling up on this dude. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna be with you in that day. So yeah, pull up on Esau, think you gonna avenge yourself. You gonna get put down, man. I'll never forget Bushwick. This dude done put hella dudes to death. And then he opened up a closet door in a gas station, and a little girl sitting in the terrified, blow his stomach out his back. And a crackhead Edomite make it. You see? That's crazy, man. And the whole movie. I hated that fucking movie because of that ending, man. Because the righteous didn't win. This is Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath. So give it to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, for it is written, vengeance is mine. He did this to you. I caused him to do this to you. So you think you hate this nigga above me? You think you hate him more than me? When I put you to sleep and he did this to your mother, he did this to your son after you died, and you don't even know. You don't even know it. You just woke up in a different life, in a different timeline, in a different scene of the movie. But I still hate this nigga. I still remember what he did. This nigga is Canaan. You see? And for the individuals that watch Power, you know, it says, for it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. So the Lord is going to get our lick back, man. But for right now, it's the time of the rise of the 2/3. And understand that the 2/3 is really is the buffer, they're going to be cannon fodder, so that the elite may never touch the elect. They can never touch the elect, but the Lord is showing you his medium. He's showing you the physical inaction of that. You know, he's showing you the physical representation of that. But with that, that's all I had through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to end out by giving our glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.